I still didn't even make the thing even with that. Too bad. Oh well, shit happens, dude. I've been dropping a shitload of frames today. I've dropped 11,000. It's so bad. It's literally 1% of my frames dropped out of everything I've archived the stream so far. That's so dumb. What was my furthest run today? Anti-Sora. But runs are not over yet, so that's just a placeholder. Don't know yet. I have not made it to late game today yet. Oh my god, what a stupid picture, dude. Am I gonna speedrun KH Birth by Sleep? Not for a while. I don't have any interest. Do I know the story of this game? KH1? Yes. The whole series? Absolutely not. You do not want to ask me about KH lore, because I'm probably gonna forget major things. I mean, it depends, Majoris, because, what's it called? My run was dead after I missed hook ship twice anyway. So if we wanted to be, like, real as far as, like, how far runs have gone, we can say up until hook ship, because I was going to reset that run anyway. But my last good split before I reset was Anti-Sora. Would you rather have unskippable... Would you rather have skippable intro, no PC, no Pot Centipede, never missing ship, or no Anti-Sora? I would wish we would get hook ship every single time. Above everything else. Because at the very least that means I can bank on only one less thing screwing me. I don't mind sitting through an unskippable opening, because unless you pause during it you can't really lose time, so that's fine. Just feels annoying that you can try your best for about an hour and 20 minutes and get fucked for absolutely no reason. Because, I mean, at the very least, Anti-Sora still requires you to do something heavily execution-based if you get the good pattern. Whereas a hook ship, you either get unlucky or you get a good split there. There's no in-between. But regardless, Hook and Anti-Sora have some kind of degree of execution, but I mean RNG matters a lot in how fast you go. There's literally 0 execution required for Hook Ship. Apart from just don't die in the fucking gummy on the way there. Yeah, I reset because I died to Pot Centipede, so run's bad. My time is kind of good, and I can't really afford to have a, like, 1 minute time loss in most areas, so that's usually a reset by that point. Consistent hook ship would make this game 10 times better of a speedrun. It's not even close. Like, getting a consistent hook ship would make so many people probably turned on to running this game. Compared to what's already there. Because honestly, Forced Fight in Neverland has gotten better over time, because I understand the fight a little bit more and how many hits it takes to kill stuff and everything like that, so... If we had a consistent hook ship, it would only just be Anti-Sora and Hook, and LSB. There would only be 5 things in mid-game to look out for, and that would be Pot Centipede, Tiger Head, / Cave of Wonders, LSB, Anti-Sora, and Hook, and then everything else is not that bad until End of the World. But those are like the 5 big boys of time loss in this category. Apart from Hook Ship. As far as like actual fights are concerned, they're like the main enemies for time loss. I am strictly a Kingdom Hearts 1 speedrunner at this very moment in time. And that's probably gonna be the case for quite a few months, to be honest. With occasional casual stuff on the side, but primarily speedrunning KH1 right now. Does All Worlds even do Hook Ship? It spawns Atlantica on the bottom path, and then flies to Halloween Town. Which is only like 15 to 20 seconds slower than the other run. Actually, it might be a little bit more than that, like 30. That you would get from missing Hook Ship initially on the top route. But All Worlds has not been optimized to the point where that's necessary, so we just go to Atlantica first and then Halloween Town, so we don't, in the event we do get the ship first try, we don't screw ourselves. Because if you do top route and you don't miss the ship, you lose a shitload of time having to fly to Atlantica through either route, from Neverland or from Agrabah. Like, way more time than if you just spawn at Atlantica in the first place. I did run Odyssey, and then I got a 108, and I was pretty happy with that, so I stopped. I mostly just used Odyssey as a way to speedrun without doing KH stuff, because I was burnt out on Kingdom Hearts. But I also wanted to do speedruns, and Odyssey was like the perfect substitute for that, because it was when the game was still new and pretty popular. A lot of people were running it, and it was a pretty fun time. Hey, Solo. Load times downloaded on 1.5 decreases the load times? That's actually pretty interesting. If I ran PS3 still, I probably would invest in looking into that. Yo, Kevin, thank you very much for the 24 months, my dude. Welcome back to the Mist Continent, and enjoy my emotes you can use on Twitch for the next 30 days. Still, my dude, greatly appreciated. Hope you're doing well today. Yo, Ass, thank you for the 19 months as well. Dude, the back-to-back subs, though. As for Ass, welcome back to the Mist Continent, and enjoy my emotes you can use on Twitch for the next 30 days. Still, my dude, greatly appreciated. Hope you're doing well today. No, what I'm saying is, basically nobody runs PS3 anymore, because PS4 is just better in pretty much 99% of ways for speedrunning. People were... honestly, I think more people ran KH1 when it was on PS3 than people have ran runs of KH1 on PS4. So, I mean, I don't think that's actually true. But the people who primarily focus on KH1 only really care about PS4 at the moment. Some people still care about earlier versions, but like 90% of people who are interested in KH1 running really only talk about PS4. How run's been going? Not so hot. This bitch gonna beat me to the ladder? I don't think so. Oh, okay. No, it's fine. There's still a lot of dedicated Mario Odyssey runners. I just didn't really have, There was a time frame where, like, an insane amount of people were running Odyssey, and then it got kind of, like, super optimized over the years. And I don't really see a tremendous amount of people running Odyssey. And, I mean, there's probably still a decent amount of people who run Odyssey right now, but there was a time frame where, like, literally everyone speedrun it. If they were even, like, remotely speedrun inclined, you saw at least someone, at least, like, almost everyone on your follow list do at least a couple runs of Mario Odyssey. Which was a fun time, not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm not gonna say there's nobody doing anything with KH1 that isn't PS4, but it's so little that it's basically just assumed PS4 for everything. Unless you very strictly state it when you're talking about KH1 runs. I remember when it was Squaresoft in 2002 on PS2. Those were the days. Hey, Jim Jam, what's up? Thank you so much for the good luck. I appreciate that. But yeah, there's certainly like a popular moment or time frame for certain speed games, and then there's others where only the people who are like super committed to only strictly running a certain game persist with it. But there used to be a tremendous amount of people running KH1, and now it doesn't seem to be a super large amount of people at this point in time. Still some, don't get me wrong, but there was a time frame where like a lot of streamers were doing KH1 speedruns, not just like 2FM or other stuff like that. I'm sorry, Ness. Thank you for the 5 bits though, but maybe next time. Just hit me, please. I think I might have picked up an HP orb, so I want to get hit one more time. Fastest way to get Xemnas to do reversal RC? Do literally nothing at the start of regular Xemnas, and he'll throw you, and you can use the RCs after that. Well, I don't know. I haven't really seen much KH1 involvement besides myself and Violin as of right now, but I'd love someone to bring up another name. I know Saiyans is doing a little bit with KH1. Swift has been doing some KH1 stuff. Like, KH1 Standard. Glitch has been doing some PS2 KH1. But I mean, I don't know. Aside from Swift, I can't think of many other people besides myself and Violin. And maybe, Kai Blade. Also doing some KH1 stuff, but not many people right now. But that's okay. Any activity is better than no activity. Yeah, PS2. But as far as PS4 stuff, Kai, Violin, myself, and Swift, I think that's it. As far as, like, actively running it, I'm not sure, though. Can't think of anyone else offhand. Oh, and Ace Lord, I think, is also doing some level 1 stuff. But, yeah, not too much. Fact of the matter is, a lot of people are looking into Melody of Memory coming out in a bit, and also if they're not doing that, it's most likely a KH2 rando people are doing. And then, like, other people might be doing a few other things besides that, but those are like the two main hot things right now, is Melody of Memory and KH2 rando. Hey, Hyper, thanks, man. As far as, like, KH activity is, like, concerned, anyway. I have not followed up on KH3 speedrunning ever since I did my trifecta run of 1, 2, and 3. So I have no idea what's going on with that game now. Anything that's been, like, a thing, like, that's found this year for that game, I'm completely oblivious to. I stopped really looking into it after 2019. I'm gonna be looking into data.org eventually for KH3, but full game runs, I don't know yet. I don't know, Living Bones. I mean, I'm interested, but I can see why people would not be. Really just depends if you really like rhythm games or not, I guess. I'm not really sure what else to say. Either you're big on rhythm games or you're not. Plus, also don't forget it, there's also a degree of KH, and not even just KH, but like any fandom that eats anything that the series has, like as soon as it's new for any reason, so. I'm sure there's plenty of people excited for Melody of Memory purely for like how it advances the next saga of Union Cross type stuff. There needs to be enough people working on something for it to be, like, for it to evolve, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. That's why I'm surprised that I've optimized level 1 as much as I have recently, with a couple minor things, like, everywhere. Because, I mean, aside from Ace Lord, who's just doing runs as well, I think. I'm not sure what he's working on specifically, but... Level 1 is barely touched upon. Like, honestly, anything is barely touched upon in KH1 besides beginner mode, and it kind of makes me sad. I understand why. It's definitely the most approachable, and it's probably the most fun out of all the difficulties to do runs of, but I wish more people looked into the stuff beyond beginner mode, because I feel like the game has more to offer besides that. That being said, level 1 80% is kind of a ball buster of a category, and I'd only recommend running it if you, like, really, really hate hate running stuff, so. That's why people have said they've been happy to see me doing KH1 again, because it's nice to have a little more activity going on with it. As little as there is, anyway. But, like I said, some activity is better than no activity, so that's fine. He wants to do level 1 eventually? I know. He's actually told me that. So I need to hurry up and get a time I'm happy with and make a tutorial so we can use that as a resource. I mean, I'm open to him like asking any questions because there's a lot of level 1 specific stuff, but I probably will make a guide on level 1 speedruns for anyone who's willing to attempt it. Well, I mean, it's really too bad, because, I mean, level 1, when it's good, is really cool. But when level 1 is bad, it is, like, the worst thing on the face of the earth, is the unfortunate parallel between this. There's very rarely anything in level 1 that's okay. It's either a really fun, cool part of the run, or it's a fucking despicably horrible, awful part of the run. And there's virtually no middle ground. With beginner mode, at the very least, that category is more fun than it is annoying in most cases. Hook, ship, and End of the World in particular, really obnoxious, but the rest of the game is pretty okay. In level 1, at least half of this game is, like, insanely obnoxious, so... Probably more than half, but, like, I would say a generous... If I was trying to be as nice as possible, I would say half this run is really fucking annoying. As far as hoops you have to jump through and stuff you have to survive, and go fast at the same time. Kinda wanna try level 1? Well, I don't know. I feel like I feel like I keep bringing this up because it's like beating a dead horse and shit. I feel like Rando has really revitalized the casual scene of KH, even though people use timers and stuff. But it's like a lot of streamers do Rando now and not actually do runs, and that kind of makes me a bit sad. Not to say anything bad about Rando, because it's really cool how much it's evolved and that it's actually a thing people can do all the time now, and it's not like a forced thing, it's actually randomized all the time when you load up a new seed. But I will always stay loyal and fixate primarily on speedruns of KH games, because it's what I cared about the most, and still do. So I'm always going to be speedrun oriented when it comes to the KH games, with occasional casual stuff on the side, but Rando has really made the casual scene super hype as of late. Yeah, exactly. Like, at the cost of Rando popping off has been a lot less people doing runs is kind of, you know, correlation to that. Which, it is what it is. I don't know, man. I mean, I used to think KH1 was pretty close to done after I got the 210, and I was clearly wrong about that, because now Violin might grind for 208. And level 1 in this category can still go down quite a bit, and I'm sure Proud and Standard could still see a bit more optimization. And I mean, Platinum Trophy runs could also see more optimization, which is pretty neat. Speedruns really are only done when everyone collectively, like, just doesn't feel like doing anything with the game. So long as there's at least 1 or 2 active people doing stuff, a game is never quote-unquote done, just not as popular or active. RC still bugged? Yeah, not surprised. That's been a primary complaint about PS3 KH2 for the longest time, and they never did anything to fix it. That's nuts, Logimus, because I think I was 2nd place, like, behind Swift at one point, because Swift was, like, insane, and still is. Like, apart from Nintendo and I trading records back and forth, like, the best I've done, I think, realistically, was 2nd place in that category. So to still see that I'm, like, top 6 after, like, a year and a half, that's kind of nuts. Yo, Icy Slide, what's up, dude? Thank you so much for the sub, I greatly appreciate that. Welcome to the Mist Continent, and enjoy my emotes you can use on Twitch for the next 30 days. Still, my dude. Greatly appreciated. Hope you're doing well today. Don't mind me, my brain just is on auto-fire mode, autopilot mode while I'm menuing, and it can't think for itself. I mean, I guess I also kind of hate to say this, but I mean, I don't really think 3 was that popular of a run anyway. After the initial hype died down, I feel like it kind of came to a screeching halt in general. Obviously, prior to SGDQ, there was still some decent activity going on with it. But then I feel like after SGDQ, a lot of hype kind of died afterwards. Granted, still some people worked at it, like, strictly, but I mean, nowhere near as many people after, like, the turn of the year. Did I not touch the save? Oh, what? Okay. I was like, why is there only one option? But then I went through the tent what? Wow, that's stupid. So a little interesting fun fact. This very rarely happens, but like that doesn't make any sense if I had the save point there. Where was the tent save? If you entered the save, like, frame perfectly, it doesn't register that you stepped on it in the tent. So that really weirded me out for a second. So that's why there was only one option there. But when I actually save warp a second time, it should be there. But that's, like, insanely strict to actually hit the timing on that. Fun fact is, if you actually did that, that would be faster for tasks, because that's one less input you would have to do when leaving the world. KH3 was very divisive anyway when it was new. A lot of people were not fans of it. And the speedrun was kind of, you know, a lot of fire, not a tremendous amount of other stuff as well. I mean, good movement, of course, but battle strats were kind of limited to a lot of fire usage, especially by the end of the game, so it was not that impressive to some people. But I digress. I don't think KH3 running is strictly spam fire, but it's a very big part of it. It's very subjective. I've had, like, Logimus, you say you thought it was neat, and Majora says he really didn't like them at all, so I mean, it really just depends on what you liked the most out of KH3, I suppose. I think a lot of people were not happy with the fact that it's a more movement-based game than combat for speedrun struts. At least in beginner mode. Not to say that there weren't any, like, beginner strats that weren't difficult to pull off, but I mean, that game is very much strictly, make sure your movement is really good in a lot of places, with a couple fights needing to be done a certain way to do them optimally. So, I mean, if people enjoy runs, that's fine. If people weren't a big fan, that's also fine. You're not going to have a game that impresses everybody in a speedrun. Some games are better speedruns than they are casual games, and vice versa. And honestly, I would probably say 3 is a better casual game than a speedrun. Even though it has really sick movement tech, it's still better casually. That's just my opinion, though. Hey, welcome back, Miles. How have the runs gone? They've gone. Far into the abyss, never to be seen again. One thing that was such a buzzkill, and still is, and probably will be unless PS5 actually is, like, or Xbox rather, I don't know, is the load times in that game are fucking horrendous. At least when you compare it to other KH games that are speedrun on PS4, so I don't like staring at a black screen for like a sixth of my run. Not really the most exciting thing. If 3 had very little load times, I think it would be fine, but because the loads are so evident in that, it's not a very fun watch for that reason. After you beat Vanitas as Aqua, there's like literally 2 minutes of fucking loading that happens, and it's so bad. Even with an SSD. I mean, we'll know more information when people just kind of do tests if they're getting PS4s or fridges or whatever the heck. I'm not getting a PS5. Did I say PS4? I'm not getting a PS5, so I have no idea how to tell the load differences, aside from watching a video when someone eventually feels like doing that. But from what I've heard, a lot of native PS4 games really aren't loading that much faster compared to, on PS5 compared to their PS4 counterpart. And if not, the Xbox is actually loading faster, if not at the same speed as PS5, so that's pretty shit. A lot's going to be revealed soon, as far as how good the PS5 actually is with stuff, but I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know, Solo. Well, like, honestly, PS5's optimizations of PS4 games doesn't sound very impressive from what I've heard from other people as well, so I guess we'll find out. Hello, Johnny. What up, dude? Good to see you, man. Yeah, good to see you, too. But I do remember them testing a few games, and FF15 loaded faster on Xbox compared to PS5, like Xbox X, or whatever it's called. Xbox One X, S. I don't know anything about Xbox, don't make fun of me. Series X, thank you. DualSense looks pretty interesting, or DualShock 5, whatever you want to call it, I don't really know. But the only thing I was really intrigued by was seeing how fast KH3's loads would be on PS5, and based off news I've heard from other games being tested, I'm not very optimistic anymore. They say, quote-unquote, PS4 games will load 100 times faster on PS5, and does not seem to be there from the games they've tested. Because they were trying to make out that the PS5 SSD was like the, you know, God's gift to humanity for loading and stuff, and at the moment it doesn't seem to be that great, but we'll see what happens. Is 1.5 and 2.5 backwards compatible? Don't know yet. They said 99% of games should be backwards compatible, but I mean, I don't know what's making like the initial list. I think I might have heard something eventually like they're working on select games like as a priority to eventually make backwards compatible. So games that might not be backwards compatible at release will be backwards compatible later, but I mean, I have no idea. I would imagine they're going to prioritize actual native PS4 games before they focus on ports of other stuff. I wonder if you played this game on PS5, would it be unpatched in its initial stages? Because that would be really horrendous. Well then, dude, just don't go into limit form and then get building the second time. Easy fix. Definitely not something most casual players are going to run into. Absolutely not. Unpatched was a time. Save crashing was a thing. Good stuff. Happy. I wonder if they'll actually make a PS5 bundle for KH, to be honest. If PS5 is backwards compatible with all the PS4 games anyway at some point, is there really a need to make a PS5 version specifically? Well, I mean, Square does like money, so maybe they will have a PS5 collection on their own terms, but I don't know if they'd really want to do that. That's a bug that's on PS3, that if you go into limit form and then revert, and then go into the next, what's it called? Building RC, the game just doesn't work. It just stops working. It like pause champs, and then it never unpause champs when you try to do the RC. I think that might be English only, though. I could be wrong. English 2.5 unpatched is a nightmare, but Japanese 2.5 is like actually okay, minus the load times. Oh, so it doesn't actually happen if you play unpatched? Because I thought Biz tested doing an unpatched thing to see if that's the case, but it still happened if you play unpatched. Cool. If you go into limit form at all, and then get a second building phase, if you don't kill him before he does the building a second time, the game crashes. Hello, True Makoto. What's up, dude? Thank you so much for the good luck. But I mean, I don't remember if unpatched PS4 still has the bug or not, or that's something that comes with version 1.0. Because I know on, like, day one, when they released it, and they had a day one patch and stuff, before people could actually play the game, it probably was fixed, but I don't know about purely unpatched. Only in the demo build? That's actually pretty cool. If they got that out by the time 1.0 came out, like, publicly. It's been a very long time, like 3.5 years, since this version came out. Can you believe that, dude? I can't believe PS4 Collection is almost 4 years old already. What the heck? It's due first building, go into limit form, go into second building, and that should crash the game, as far as I'm concerned. I might be misremembering something, but limit form is a very bad idea unless you know for a fact you're going to kill him in limit form. Or, like, you're going to kill him before he buildings after you go into limit form. So, I mean, to be honest, if, the people who are very aware of the HD versions, like, their problems and glitches and bugs and everything, they can tell people in advance if this is going to be an issue, so that they just don't copy and paste the same bullshit, which, I mean, clearly Square kinda did with PS4 until other people were pointing things out. Like Dean, you know, having the crash happen at a convention and shit, so, I mean, I don't know. Hello, Philip. Thank you for the good luck. I appreciate that. I mean, we have patches on PS4 now, and we'll hopefully have... No, they're just gonna stop patching stuff on PS5. And when later games come out, they'll actually issue patches out for those as well, going forward, but man, what a time to be alive. 2.5 on PS3 saw no improvements for literally like 3 years. And then PS4 came out, and now it's like an actual decent version of the game. I don't know where you can find it, TBH, because that stopped being a relevant thing a long time ago, but I'm sure that the crash exists somewhere, archived on like YouTube or something. Did you do the building RC twice? Will I buy the new Melody of Memory game? Yes. I will not be streaming it, though. Or at least I will not be streaming it until potentially later. I'm not streaming it on release. Instead, I'm going to be streaming KH1 Level 1 80% speedruns tomorrow. I think it's only Xemnas 1 where that happens. That might be the reason why. I don't actually remember if anyone is more specific with KH2 knowledge, but I think Data Zemnis actually doesn't have that happen. It's a Zemnis 1 thing strictly, like in story. So I don't know if you have a save right before the last boss before final fights, but probably not. But I know Zemnis 1 has an issue with it. Data Zemnis, perhaps not. Speedy. I think maybe this has a chance to best segment because movement has been good and menuing has been good and alleyway was also pretty good, so we'll see what happens. I'm gonna go try hard mode and try to go super fast to get a blue split here. We'll see what happens. Thanks, by the way, you're welcome. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Data Zemnis isn't affected by that, and that's the big problem that you're going for there. Also, it's English only, I believe, the Zemnis 1 crash with limit form. Because English is, like, really fucked up on PS3. It's kind of silly. Might be one of... Well, I don't know, I'm not gonna say it's, like, the worst port of all time, but it's really up there for really shitty ports of Kingdom Hearts, to be honest. Is by far the worst port of any KH game is PS3 English 2.5 for KH2. Like, nothing even comes close to how buggy and glitchy it is. Not to mention it takes like 5 years to load things as well. I don't know, man, it's been such a long time since I played 2.5 on PS3, I remember, like, barely anything about it. We don't have to go back to the dark times. I mean, we can if we want to, but it's not a good idea. No, I think I'm gonna just miss it, dude. Hurry up, please. Damn it. God, my best segment is so good there. What the heck? Come on, man. Wow, really? 1.5 seconds? What the fuck? I felt like I did that split, like, near perfectly, too. That's nuts. Best segment is kind of fast. Still a good Traverse Town time, though. Low 49 is good. I'm not sure what you're asking in reference to. Like, compared to what? Negative speed in comparison to what else? I'm not sure what you're asking in that context. I thought Wind Waker HD was more buggy than Wind Waker, the GameCube, or something like that, because of other weird things attributed to it. Or am I, like, not remembering stuff correctly? Because I thought Wind Waker HD only had barrier skip for the longest time. Like, Wind Waker HD barrier skip got found before SD, which is kind of funny, actually. Because of some weird thing, like you pull out the grappling hook or something, like at a very particular time, and then Link just goes like forwards or backwards or some shit. Makes me sad I like barely even used my Wii U. I played Wind Waker HD, Pikmin 3, and I think what else? That like Nintendo Land game that came with it. And I didn't really use it for many other things besides that. Have I ever injected potatoes into my blood? No, but you probably could do that because of their chemical properties, to be honest. I wouldn't recommend it, but you probably could do that. Nintendo Land was actually pretty fun, not gonna lie. I played that for a good bit. But I think after I played Pikmin 3 and I played Wind Waker HD, I like never touched the thing again. So I've kind of just had a Wii U like collecting dust for like 6 years now. Maybe more. I've never really fixated too much on the Zelda speedruns, apart from Majora's Mask, though, and I guess a little bit of Ocarina of Time. But my speedrun knowledge on Wind Waker and Twilight Princess and other games is very limited, because I haven't seen enough runs of them. Nor do I know the history of them very well. Hey, Gokin, what up? What's up, dude? I mean, the Wii U doesn't really have anything else besides the Zelda games, right? And I guess maybe Xenoblade Chronicles X. So if those eventually got ported, the Wii U would basically be completely, like, obsoleted. Because the Switch has everything and it does it better anyway. Wonder if they'll put Xenoblade Chronicles X on Switch, since they have 1 and 2 on there already now. No, the pottery. Okay, that's good. Hello, Fox. Thank you for the good luck. Appreciate it. Stop doing that, please. Lasers have been very, bad this, fight so far. Friends don't know how to use Simba properly. I mean, to be fair, I didn't either for the longest time. Because I used Simba on opposite armor, because it was the next boss you fought after you, get Simba. And it seemed like he did absolute jack shit. Because I probably had, like, no MP when I went to go use him, and I was like, why would I do this when I can just beat the shit out of things with my Keyblade? Oh, he kept pressing triangle instead of holding it? Uh-oh, that's not good. Oh my god, seriously? Hey, he would make a great level 1 runner, man. Not using scan the whole game? Hell yeah. Yo, Fox, thank you so much for the 4 months, man. Welcome back to the Mist Continent, and enjoy my emotes you can use on Twitch for the next 30 days. Still, my dude. Much appreciated. Hope you're doing well today. Dun 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 dun. Ba-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Sounds good, Gokin. Yo, Zenobius, what's up, dude? Is internet working, Pog? Maybe. Abunayo! That was my fault. I should have done 2 hits instead of 1 when I did the set of combos there to stun. Tomorrow it'll come. Here's hoping, man. That's too bad. Yo, Axo, what's up, dude? Genio! Good luck, dude. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Assassin's Creed Valhalla? Still need to play an Assassin's Creed game, TBH. Decent Agrabah. Every fight was okay. Pot Centipede was actually probably on the good side of things, but everything else was fine. You beat Zaldin? Good shit, man. Yo, Lank, what's up, dude? Congrats on that, Bubba. Good stuff. Yeah, if you don't know about the magnet thing in last phase, it's pretty AIDS, to be honest, so... Ah, no, Zenobius. That's always a feelsy part of the game. We're gonna pretend that the thing that happens there isn't the biggest known gaming spoiler in video games. This is 9 seconds behind my best ever run after Agrabah, so run's decent, I guess. The more and more I get decent runs past Agrabah, the more I'm thinking that a 59 Genie Jafar is doable, but that would be like such a good start. Such a great first hour of level 1 if you can get a sub 1 Genie Jafar. Jenny Jafar? Jenny Jafar? Too close. Something. He's doing 2fm.org right now. Zigbar is more difficult in 2FM than KH3, to be honest. Although, that being said, he still beat the fuck out of me in Remind because I had no idea what I was doing. But in retrospect, he's probably one of the easiest data fights in KH3. No, I was stuck on every data fight for a while because I was bad. I'm sorry, Zenobius. Thank you for the good luck. I'll see you again soon. How does that work? That you only used 1 ether for Zaldin? I don't know, man. Maybe because form changes refill your MP. It's okay, Majoris. Just save up 75,000 points and you can get a free sub from me. Or get gifted a sub, whatever happens first, I don't know. It took me like 2 weeks to beat everything in Limit Cut and Secret Episode. Shit was so hard. I feel like if people were doing Limit Cut for the first time, if you beat 1 boss a day, that's really good. To be honest. If anyone did it better than that, I respect you, because that's pretty tough. But you should also feel very accomplished if you even remotely were doing like 1 fight a day, because they're all pretty challenging to some degree. Nice. Blue split. Pog. Donald didn't heal me because he got hit in the middle of that. Am I gonna fall in the acid from getting knocked back here? No, okay. Too early. Good PC1, pretty bad PC2. This is my best ever run by 0.0 seconds after Parasite Cage 2. Cool, I guess. So I guess technically this is my best ever run of level 1 right now. Currently. LSP, please don't be dumb. That's a good one, dude. It's really weird when you phrase it like that, Sephi, even though it is actually correct. But I mean, until I get to like the end of the game, pace doesn't really hit me that much, so... It is true, though. This is the fastest a human being has gotten into KH1 at this point in time at level 1 in history. A new revelation on November 9th, 2020. This is the fastest hour and 7 minutes of level 1 ever made. Do you guys know I'm in the Guinness Book of World Records Gaming Edition 2014 for the first sub 250 run of Kingdom Hearts 1? Little fun fact. Actually famous. Yeah, totally, dude. I'm the most famous Twitch streamer on the face of the planet, clearly. I do know because I just told you? Dang. Well, now you know. You know what would be cooler, Sephi? Is if I actually finish the whole game faster than anyone ever else has before. I fucked the grammar up so bad in that. Because this will be the first 231. That'd be a little more cool than the first hour and 7 minutes being the fastest. You only like the first hour and 30 minutes? Dude, same. That's why I never actually continue the run. I just like to do the first 90 minutes over and over again. To be fair, I think this run is the only run that's gotten a sub 130 Neverland, I think. Ever. I could be wrong, though. What is my hook time in this? 129.17? Okay, that's not true. I've definitely been less than 30 behind. But I've only gotten a handful of runs that are under 1 hour and 30 minutes after hook, so... No, we don't have that luxury in this game, Sephi. Sorry. Trust me, if we did, we would abuse the fuck out of it. In this game of all games, absolutely. But we don't have that privilege. Because the save point's way the fuck over on the other side. Three, 7, 1. Pretty bad luck. That's almost as bad as 171. And I'm farther away from the pumpkin than I should be, so pretty bad luck there. Anyone ever have oatmeal for dessert? Not typically, but I mean I can see it being pretty good for dessert with like cinnamon and berries and a lot of dried fruit in there. It actually sounds kind of pleasant, TBH. To be fair, who the fuck eats desserts if they care about their health? As an honest question. You don't give a shit about your health if you're eating like some kind of fucking sugary dessert thing. Come on now. You want something healthy for dessert? Eat a fucking like apple or some shit. I don't know. No, I dropped my blizzards. Okay. It really does, Sephi. That's one of the reasons why it didn't bother me so much. Because I would look forward to an apple every so often when I was doing potatoes, primarily. Oh my god, I almost fell off. Nervous laughter. I almost killed the run, guys. Bad. Don't do that. I believe you did, Majoris. It was pretty funny. I remember seeing a video of that, or you liking a video of that. Okay. That was actually a bit late because I killed both Locke and Barrel at the same time, so I only saw one flash, but then I saw that they both had their masks off, so that means that both their HP is depleted at the same time. So, slightly late split there, but still good. Could have been faster. I've had better splits get past Moonlight Hill, but pretty good split in general. That blue split still could be faster, by like another few seconds, but not bad. Yo, Red, thank you very much for the good sub to Crunch Dogs. As for Crunch Dogs, welcome back to the Mist Continent, and enjoy my emotes you can use on Twitch for the next 30 days, my dude. Congratulations. If Hoki's bad, you're after this, you're eating your shoe, well, get the salt and pepper, my dude, and the fucking stove ready. Because you want to make sure that's well seasoned before it happens. Ooh! Holy moly. Genie putting in work, what the fuck? That was good. Nice. This run's, not too bad, evidently. The double blue, though? What the heck? This Halloween town? Yeah, I'm glad that Hoogie 2's not gonna kill me for absolutely no reason because of random fires. It's definitely not going to happen and ruin this pace. Because that hasn't happened in the last, like, few runs I've done at all that's made it to this point. I'll do 5 fires here for safety. Probably gonna have to do a couple fires to finish it though. And I can do 7 here because no fires. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. If you parry a fire into that, you have to do 6 so you don't over damage it. 3, that's 6, 9, 12, 15, and now 5 fires. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Well, damn. A blue Halloween town. How about that shit? God damn, dude, that's nuts. Holy moly, this was a good Halloween town. That is probably the best Halloween town I've ever done in any Kingdom Hearts 1 speedrun, to be honest. That was kind of fast. If this run PBs, this is going to be a bitch to compete with, but that's okay. And if it doesn't PB, I have some nice blue splits this run, so that's fine. My splits are looking like Georgia. Good one. Thanks to Good Luck Frost. I was trying to speed up a little bit too, because I was like, dude, I could actually get like a triple blue here, and that would be nutty, and it did happen, so cool. This is my best run by quite a lot of time. What kills the run? Ship, anti-sora, mob fighter, hook? Hopefully none. But I mean, all of those are pretty good guesses, TBH. Okay. There's hook ship 1 out of 4. Now we need to do hook ship 2, which is anti-Sora. If I have a bad anti-Sora, I will be red after this split. Just to give people a warning. Because that's how bad having a bad fight here is. But then again, only being plus 10 after anti-Sora wouldn't really hurt me that much. So really this entire world would have to be complete dog shit for this run to die. But let's hope it doesn't come to that. Hey, Pure Noob, what's up, dude? What would I have to do to blue ship hook ship split? Move to the save point perfectly. Instead of getting caught on a wall out of the lab or on my way back to the save point and losing a second, which is hard to do perfectly, so IDK. Looks like you joined on a pog run. Yeah, Jeev. Absolutely nothing can kill this run right now. Definitely. This run will be pog for the rest of time, clearly. Oh. So far, so good. Fuck. One more for safety. He should be dead after this. Okay. No fast fade out though, so a little bit of time loss. It's fine. Two out of 4 done. Yeah, Darkness knows what's up. There you go. 2 more dumb fights. Oh, shit. That doesn't matter. I was like, I didn't put on ethers, but I can do that after this fight and it shouldn't matter, so that's okay. Because we peace out for hook fight anyway. Come on, man. So stupid. Hello? I was like, dude, where are you going? Why are you not dead? I was gonna say, what the fuck? I feel like I can best segment that fight by so much. That wasn't even that great, and it was still tying with my best split there. I already customized Peter before Anti-Sora. And I guess an elixir too. And now you can have this, and I guess I'll give Goofy 4 potions, because why not? and put on stop in your customize, which is right here, and let's try it. Hello? Where was my glide, dude? Whatever. That's cool. Peter, please do a hummingbird. No? Okay, fuck you too, I guess. Whatever, good enough. Really sucks I didn't save any time there, though, but that's fine. Yo, Josh, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. Not the best RNG on Hook, but everything else was okay, so we'll take that. I don't know, man. As good as that Neverland was in general, it doesn't feel great because I feel like I had more potential time saved than I could have gotten out of it. Like, compared to Neverlands I have gotten, I should be very grateful for that, but a part of me is kind of mad. As stupid as that sounds. I can be over a minute outside. I can be over a minute ahead after Halloween Town. Not Halloween Town, after Neverland, if I have a very good run up to this point. What could screw this run over after this point? Everything in the last hour. Because it's level 1 and you can die very easily and things derail very easily and quickly in this category, so... Just because we get past the major trouble spots does not mean the run is free. There's still plenty of ways this run can die. Just, the biggest run killer is over now. The second biggest run killer is End of the World. Which is the very last thing that you do. Hey, Daddykins, so are you, my dude. Yo, Daddykins, thank you for the 11 months as well, my man. Welcome back to the Mist Continent, and enjoy my emotes you can use on Twitch for the next 30 days still, man. Greatly appreciated. You guys want to see 0 MP Sora? Because I made a save file with sword routes strictly, and it's pretty funny. Maybe later, we'll see. If you remind me, I'll remember to show it off later. Is it faster to equip Fairy Harp? Probably not. But the extra bit of MP makes this segment less likely to be complete shit. Because I can pick off more enemies with more magic, so I just kind of started putting it on. Those air combos were kind of slow. Need to pick up the pace a bit. That's not good. That's better. I have not missed that parry in a very long time. This is the part where I blame Fairy Harp for how short the range is. Please break. Thank you. Because if he broke apart again, that would have been really bad. That's acceptable. Not my best split though, because Genie not putting in as much work as he could have there. Fairy Harp I started using in the last couple of days to make having 5 MP make pre-oppo armor not complete shit. Because in the event that an enemy gets away from me, I can pick off enemies over the ledge more efficiently because I have more MP to spare. Is it possible to parry with Fairy Harp? Yes, you can parry anything with any Keyblade. Well, you can't parry anything, but the blockable attacks you can parry with any Keyblade if your timing is done properly. For my testing, it doesn't really seem to matter which Keyblade you have on for Riku 1. I tested Spellbinder, Fairy Harp, and Jungle King, and I had different results every time with all of them. So I'm not going to bother switching my Keyblade. It's kind of a shame, because I really don't like that fight. I went the wrong way. Oops. So we'll just see how Riku 1 treats us. Neverland was actually worse in this run than my PB, even though it doesn't seem like it. Because of the time loss in Anti-Sora, then everything else was like literally exactly the same. God, that Halloween Town was good. That's easily the best part of this run if it PBs, is Halloween Town. Literally 3 blue splits in a row. I turned on like TAS only mode for like that like 10 minutes I spent doing that shit. That was crazy. I can't be that disappointed if this run ends up not making it because I had an insane fucking set of splits there, so. Plus it gives me a whole perspective on how far ahead I can actually be going into Neverland now. I can be literally over a minute ahead. I can literally be over a minute ahead before Neverland, which would, you know, allow for quite a bit of leeway going into it. Even with a missed hook ship and a not great Anti-Sora, I could still have a decent run out of Neverland. You like the new Oogie Boogie Manor strat? I don't, because it's really risky, and it's scary, but it is very fast if done properly. Well, I don't know, because I feel like I could still save a little more time in Halloween Town despite literally having blue splits the entire world. Because I didn't have the best Tombstone RNG, and I don't think I got, what's it called? I don't think I got Rare Truffles to cut down another second of load times. So LSB segment is still improvable. Not by a lot, but it still is, and Oogie 1 was just like stupid fast for some reason, and then Oogie 2 could still be a little faster as well. Really good in general, though. Perfect. Okay. I didn't even use an ether in the hook fight, did I? Or did I get an ether drop during pre-opposite armor fight? I honestly don't remember. Did I get rare truffles in Halloween Town? Maybe. Actually, yeah, you might be right. Thanks for nothing, Beast. Are you serious? God damn it, dude. Did actually nothing to help me in that fight. Because he's supposed to die by the time I use that last gravity if he's not dead yet, and nothing came from that. Another PB incoming? We'll see. Thank you for the good luck, Ness. There still is kind of a whole, like, you know, 50 minutes left of the run, and you can die insanely easily in End of the World. And, yeah, stuff. So, I mean, if people want to be hyped, that's fine, but this pace means nothing to me, as of right now. When I'm summoning Mushu, and if in the case the run is good by the end, and I'm summoning Mushu while I'm safe from Ansem 4's DM, I'll be pretty excited. But until that happens, don't really feel anything. Is this a good run or no? It's pretty good. It could be better, but it's not bad. This is my best ever pace going to Hall of Bastion, but I would say this run is pretty good, not amazing. Well, best pace is only significant to what I've done in the past, and I didn't really think my best pace was that amazing either. And when I look at my difference between my sum of best to now, granted that's okay, but I could be over a minute ahead right now if this run was really good. And I'm only 35 ahead right now. That shouldn't have hit me, but okay. Not bad. Yo, same Goken. Not my best fight, but better than what I usually get, so I'll take that. I got a decent amount of parries during the loop, so pretty good. And now the rest of my Hollow Bastion is extremely good, and I'm very, very, very likely to lose time, even if I play very well, so let's see what happens. This is a blue split in my PB. I, on average, lose 5 to 10 seconds here on a decent split, because I got insane luck during a elevator fight with party members helping out. We'll see what happens. Power's back, how's it going? Not too bad, Drez. Hopefully, that situation wasn't so rough. Thank you for the Gluck shoot, have a good one. You guys are pretty confident that this run's not gonna derail. I like that. Will this run PB? I have no fucking idea. As of right now, but... if I play smart, I have a pretty good chance, but I'm never going to be cocky and say I got this in the bag, because End of the World can easily end this run in just one fight. At Death to Final Rest, I could not bring that back in any run I do of this category at this point, so I mean, anything can happen. Hello, Ultima Weapon. How have runs been going? Not very good in general. This one run I'm on right now, though, pretty good. Every other run before this has been pretty bad. That's not good. Thank you for the best of luck, I appreciate that. What if you were 30 minutes ahead? That would never happen. It is not humanly possible to be 30 minutes ahead of this pace, no matter what I do, unless some insanely huge, like, mid-game skip got found or some shit. I have no idea. Yo, Andy, thank you very much for the 16 months, dude. This button means Mist will get a PB. Thank you so much. Welcome back to the Mist continent, and enjoy my emotes you can use on Twitch for the next 30 days. Still, my dude. Hope you're doing well, Andy. Nice to see you tonight. Was Andy always a mod? He's been a mod for a while. I think I modded him towards the end of 2018. So yeah, he's been a mod for a good bit of time. Either that or early 2019, one or the other. And he's a pretty cool guy. How have runs been today? Pretty shit. Except this run. That's pretty good. Every run before this one was pretty garbo, but this run is not garbo. It's actually pretty decent. Remember when I got a Wizard's Relic here the other day? That was pretty cool. What point do you put on Spellbinder? In the same menu you put on Royal Crown to cut down on menuing a bit. Because I only need 1 MP to use Gravity to get the Royal Crown. I only need 3 MP to do Dumbo Skip, and then I have just enough MP to manage with that. Yo, Brayden, what's up? Thank you, man. Will do. We'll see what happens. You don't need Spellbinder, or you don't need 8 MP until you fight Maleficent, so you might as well just wait until you put everything on in the same menu. And even then, you could probably get by with 7 MP, but let's not talk about that. So we'll put on Royal Crown, Spellbinder, and Papa Cottage all in the same menu, so I'm all stocked and ready for the Maleficent fight. Papa tent. As I said during the KH3 relay run, and I really didn't realize how bad that sounded at that time. But let's not talk about that. Yeah, dude, Papa tent. Sounds good to me. And so this menu is put on Spellbinder, put on Royal Crown, and use a cottage. Because I'm right before Maleficent, and this is the ideal time to do all that since I just got Royal Crown, so... And look at that thick MP bar. Oh, yes. Now we set. And she should be dead after this. Okay. Yeah, it really was. That's why I was a little nervous. Like... absolutely insanely fast elevator fight in PB, and just general splits in general, so we'll see what happens. I stopped her too early. This is a little weird. Also, Duck is dead, so my damage is not going to be good, and Goofy's not getting damage in either because he's too high in the air. This is kind of looking bad, not gonna lie. I guess we'll see what happens, but that was not good. I stopped her too early, so lacking a lot of damage there. Yeah, I don't like this. Okay, fuck. I choked a little bit. Just because I stopped her like a fucking, like, split second too early, I lost so much time there. Kinda sucks. Could have been worse? Not by much, to be honest. It's about as much time as I could have lost without flat out dying in the fight, I want to say. So, pretty shit Dragon Mail fight. It's actually it's easier to stop her at the right time than you'd think. There's a decent amount of stop frames that work for that, but I was a little too trigger happy. And I lost a lot of time because of that. So this Hollow Bastion has been not that great. Really, the only stop that really matters is the first one. I fucked that up, so not so good. And then when you put in a combination with Donald not being able to give me any damage and Goofy did basically nothing, pretty bad. Stop giving me the bad opening or bad retaliation, please. Or keep doing that, that's cool too. That's why phase 1 sucks so much. Really, dude? Oh my god. What is this fight? awful first phase. This has been a very poor Hall of Bastion 1 as far as execution. That's disappointing. Man, this run was actually pretty good about 5 minutes ago. Now it's kind of whatever. I'm no longer really that attached to this run. I don't care if it makes it or not. That Hall of Bastion one was pretty shit. 40 seconds lost in 3 splits. Pretty bad. If this run PBs, it probably won't be by a tremendous amount at this point. We'll see what happens. If I'm lucky, I can still get a 31, but that's about it. Time to YOLO Mushu? What does that mean? Oh, on Ansem 4. Maybe. We'll see. Don't know yet. My PB didn't YOLO Mushu either, so I don't have to do that. But maybe I will if the run isn't really anything special. I might YOLO Mushu if it's like very close, and I could still PB if I played it safe, but I don't want to go up against that Halloween town. We'll see. But no, this run was pretty good. Now it's okay. But I'm kind of disappointed on the back of that Hall of Bastion one, not gonna lie. This run, I think, could have possibly been a 230, and I think that's pretty much gone at this point. $230 was a bit of a long shot, but being 50 ahead after Riku 1 certainly gave it the chance. No, I mean, that's fine. I'll need something to cushion the blow that's going to be competing against Halloween Town anyway. If this PBs, so it's not that bad, but it bothers me that the stuff that's more execution-based is the stuff that went wrong, and the stuff that's luck-based is the stuff that went correct. So it feels like a hollow PB, if that makes any sense, in the event that this does make it. And it's just my luck was better, and not as bad execution-wise by comparison to how good my luck was, you know? Some kind of weird, correlation. Am I looking forward to Mom's story? Very much so. I'm very curious to see what more background information we learn. I'm not expecting a tremendous amount of lore to come from Melody of Memory, but I'm interested to see what advancements are going to be done with. I don't know, man. Is it weird that I don't even think this run's that good now? It's like, I think the run's good until I have like one noteworthy fuck-up somewhere, and I hate it. Even though I'm ahead of record right now, I still think this run's kind of meh. Not after poor performance in Hall of Bastion. Left for a minute, what happened at the time save? I sucked on Maleficent's dick. And Riku's dick a bit. And it took a while. That's a nice way to put it, I know. Sounds fun? No, it's not. It's rather frustrating. I can't let that negativity persist, though. I just have to stay focused. This run can still be fine, but it's not going to be as good as it could be because of how sloppy Hall of Bastion was. I'm sure there's plenty of KH runners that despise KH's story, and that's fine, but... Honestly, on the back of Remind releasing, it's made me realize how much I actually really enjoy this series, because it's in my mind, it's back right now. And I'm very curious to see where they go next. Like, they've re-caught my attention with Remind coming out. And I'm very anxious to see what they deliver for their next projects and story and stuff, so... Hello, Koopa Bean. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I liked that, you know, if you don't count, like, the 90% of the game that was filler, and at the actual, all the story stuff that happened at, like, the very end of KH3, I didn't mind 3's story that much. It was pretty okay. But, like, literally nothing happened in that game until, like, the last fucking part of it. It's true, though. Why did I do that? It's a waste of, like, 5 seconds because I wasn't paying attention. What was the box Mo was looking for in 3? It's the black box that's comes from the Master of Masters that he asked Luju to look after. And we do not know what is contained inside the box as of right now. Is that a potion or is that an ether? It's a potion. Well, fuck that. I'm not holding on to that fucking thing. Are you kidding me? Gross. It's funny that Data Xehanort, Master Xehanort, literally has a line that's just called Keyblade. So yeah, it ended up aging very well. Nutty! When you parry it, it's good. You guys remember not parrying that attack that Master Xehanort did in the data fight, and then literally having the world explode as you died horribly? Good times. You guys ready for some RNG? Last time I did this fight, I lost 30 seconds because Genie did absolutely fucking nothing. So that doesn't really instill much confidence in me. But we'll see what happens. Well, no quick kill. We'll see how much health I have left here. Okay, that's fine. Damn, almost close to an amazing fight. Why do I smack the wizard? To build up enough MP so I have one more casting of gravity. Because then when I do a full combo on the horn, it pushes me just over that edge to have one more casting of magic for that fight. No, that was a good fight. It would have been an amazing fight if I didn't have to do any physical hits, but it's very rare that that happens. Yes, blue orbs are the most damaging to Behemoth, so the more blue orbs he shoots, the better the fight is. Which death do I prefer, long and painless or quick and painful? Probably quick and painful, to be honest. Because if it's quick, I don't have to suffer for that much time. Whereas if it's long and painless, then I have to just like contemplate a shitload of things and kind of be upset with things I didn't do in my life. I'll be too distracted by the pain that I'm in that death will just kind of happen. Okay, best segment on Invisibles, Angel Star, and Behemoth fight for End of the World. Good start. Only 10 seconds to save on Chernobog, also good. And by good I mean that's going to be shitty to go up against, but 30 at Final Rest, 30 at Ansem 2, 30 at Shadow Core. Everything else is okay. So I guess we'll see. Run could go either way. What did you just walk into? I don't know, man. A wall? Did you hit your head on something? I'm not sure. It's because you get like a 99% refill on your MP recharge when you do a full combo, and just one extra hit from something before we go into that fight guarantees one more usage of any magic you want, so I can get one more gravity out of it. So by just doing one little hit before Behemoth, I guarantee one more usage of gravity, or even a cure if I wanted to do that. And since it's on the way to Behemoth, it barely takes any time to do that, so might as well. Because that extra gravity could make the difference in if you can get the quick kill or not. Although gravity is not advised for the first Behemoth fight, it still does actual damage to him. And since he's literally immune to every other magic we have on Sora, we might as well use a few gravities in the meantime so we don't break damage storage. Normally you wouldn't use gravity on Behemoth, but that's an exception to the rule because of how we do this run. Because it still does decent damage as a magic spell in and of itself. Just doesn't do super exacting percentile based damage because it's considered a boss fight, but it does do damage, so. Pretty sure level 1 is the only instance you would actually use gravity on that guy though, because you could just use Ars Arcanum and that's way more effective to use your MP. Alright, Invisibles, how's it going? Pretty good. Not amazing, but no DMs, so I'll take that. Still probably gonna lose time though, by virtue of having a best segment here. The behemoths in End of the World are considered regular heartless, so gravity affects them like normal enemies. Behemoth in Hollow Bastion is considered a boss though, and gravity doesn't behave the same way. So the behemoth I'm about to fight in a minute and the one in Final Rest are both considered regular heartless, and gravity kind of fucks them up pretty bad. In that instance, I used fire to give myself one more casting of magic as well, to build up that orange bar. Very situational though, and I wouldn't do that under normal circumstances, but I literally had 2 exact MP. So it's better if I did that. Come on, Genie. Kill him this time for me, please. Thank you. Not bad. 7 seconds to a best segment in End of the World is nothing to be ashamed of. That's actually quite good. Because End of the World best segments are Monka Omega to compete against in any speedrun category of this fucking game, so that's fine. Like, they're like actually horrifying to compete against. Because you can lose so much time. It's absolutely unfair. Good one, Axo. Never heard that one before. If this defender does a fireball, I may get hit by this. That's fucking bullshit. But I think this is still okay. We'll see. Don't know yet. That's okay. Thankfully, that's like one of the few instances, the way that enemies were laid out, that I can accept getting hit there, but that was almost really bad. So my run nearly ended right there, but thankfully not. That's not good. Oh shit, there's one alive. That could have killed me. I thought they all died from that, so I could have just gotten killed off screen if I got unlucky there, but thankfully that didn't happen. Goofy! Move! Please, what are you doing? Fuck you. Fucker. Oh, it's so dumb. Goofy Gates. Hello? Thank you. Probably not gonna get used in time. It's okay. You just beat Zigbar? Hey, good stuff, man. Congrats. No. Do not unequip high jump. That's a nice ability. To be fair, it doesn't really matter that much beyond this point, but I'd like that to stay on, please. This is the literal shithole of the run, pretty much. Pretty much every category, this is the worst part of the game. Because you can lose insane amounts of time here to stuff that isn't even your fault. Thank you. And now we see how the rest of this goes. Yo, Myth, what's up? Thank you, man. This may leave a mark. Genie was pretty good this run, not gonna lie. Almost got hit there. Good. Okay, that's fine. Little sketchy, because one invisible survived, but I mean, that's fine. I shouldn't be close enough at this place to warrant anything hitting me, so it's alright. It's alright. Don't worry too much, man. Just go for it. Okay. Oh my god, they're all grouped together. Nice. Shit. Wow, that was actually really good. Nice ending. Good time save. I was lucky that first gravity stunned that invisible as well, so pretty fast. Nice final rest. Yeah, dude, imagine that. Final rest actually not being a shithole. Donald, wake up. I thought I heard a swing, or I thought I heard an audio cue for a swing, so I'm glad I jumped there. You can't fuck with me, man. I know I'm way too smart at this game. Good try, though, because I probably wouldn't have tried to do that if I wasn't super insanely attentive at this game, so... Alright, final fights. Let's go. Nope. Don't think so, man. Good try, though. I can't believe I caught him there. What the fuck? That was nuts. One DM skip. Yeah, I didn't think so. I was too greedy. If I didn't go for that finisher and didn't parry, I probably could have gotten a second DM skip, but I was too reckless. So I'm not going to save much time here. Still okay. Good enough. If I got the second DM skip, that fight would have been amazing. Alright, now time for RNG fuckfest. Let's go. Hate this part. Long wind-ups, please. Make my life easier. Thank you. Not bad. Not great, but I mean way better than PB. No! Dude! That's okay. Meant to do that. Need to get my MP back. That was kind of a slow death abuse, actually. Not gonna lie. Oh, fuck. I don't like this. I've had to use 2 cures already. Really? Not the best artillery. Easy there. Are you the last one? Wow, that was really good. Holy fuck, that was fast. Okay. Are you serious? Bruh! Oh my god, this is like an insane split. Are you serious? Holy shit. Oh my god, that is incredible. I am never going to beat that. What the fuck? Okay. Ah, no. Sloppy. Keep burning my MP. Really bad. I need to just calm down. I may not have enough MP. I may have to do some physical hits. We'll see. Don't know yet. Okay, cool. Still really good. Gorgeous. This end of the world was pretty good in general, and this is going to be hard to keep up with. The only bad thing was Ansem 2 DM. Damn, dude. Well, I mean, it's not over yet. My game could crash in the next minute. I hope that doesn't happen. But... And I could also die here, so... The game can just randomly crash at any moment. There's no, like, predetermined anything. I'm just gonna baby the fuck out of this, that's fine. But yeah, final rest to the end. Or end of the world to the end, generally speaking. Everything after Hollow Bastion 1 was pretty good in this run. Damn, that's nuts. Wow, I honestly didn't think I would get a time this good. I almost got a 230 with this run, and that's after I choked Hollow Bastion 2, or Hollow Bastion 1 pretty bad, but... This run's gonna be very hard to go up against. This is a very solid time. Kinda makes me sad, because I could have gotten a high 230 with this if I didn't fuck up HB1 so much. Still pretty good, though. Damn. Oh my god, Halloween Town's gonna be a nightmare. Thank you for the GGs, guys. I appreciate it. That's pretty good. It's gonna be hard for me to beat this time. Yeah, Halloween Town and End of the World were really, really, really good. Yo, Armin, thanks for the 29 months and the GG. Welcome back to the Mist Continent, and enjoy my emotes you can use on Twitch for the next 30 days, man. Thank you so much, guys. That's what I said last time, yeah, but, this is a minute better than what I said, and that's a lot of fucking time to PB by, so...